Are you going to make a sequel to The Thing? Has that been asked before?
We're working on it now.
If I play a little game that I created called This or That,
What if I say no?
then we'll skip it.
Okay.
But do you prefer coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Do you prefer Mike Myers or Michael Myers?
Say again?
Mike Myers or Michael Myers?
Neither.
Do horror or sci-fi?
Science fiction.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Please, please.
A hoagie or a cheesesteak?
Neither.
Neither. You might get beat up in Philly. I'm sorry.
I know.
That's fine. Would you rather be able to speak and understand all languages or be able to speak and understand animals?
Wow. Both.
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 I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. And that's the game of This or That. Thank you for playing. Thank you so
All
much
right.
for playing. So, John, why the storytelling of horror and sci-fi? What made you want that to be the storytelling that you wanted to do?
Well, it wasn't my choice. When you're trying to be a director in Hollywood, you take what you can get when you're young and trying to make a career. And this little low-budget movie called Halloween came along, so I took it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you just were like, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
So before that, horror, you were not a fan of horror.
No, I love horror.
Oh, okay.
I love it. Are you kidding? No.
I was going to say, I was like, that's an odd choice then.
Yeah.
So growing up then, what sort of horror stuff were you really into?
I wanted to get in the movies to do Westerns,
Ooh.
but Westerns died years ago.
Were you a huge Jimmy Stewart fan then?
What fan?
Were you a huge Jimmy Stewart fan?
I loved him, yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite movie to genuinely direct? What was like your favorite time doing that?
To direct, you're talking about?
Direct, yes.
Well, the easiest one was Halloween. The hardest one was The Thing, and I love them both. So.
Have you ever been afraid of one of the characters you've worked with or had any nightmares about them?
No. It's all fake.
Yeah.
These are people, they're all play acting, okay? I'm scared of real life.
Okay.
The real life terrifies me. Try going to the Middle East right now. Try going over to Israel. But movie horror, nah, it's fun.
With the stuff you've scored, the synthwave genre that's been going around in the 2010s and 2020s, my question is, have you listened to any of it? And it seems to be a lot inspired by your works. And what do you think of it? Is there anything that you've listened to in the past? Anything like that?
Well, I've heard a lot of music, but I listen to old music, and I listen to the Beatles and the Stones and those guys. See, that's my generation.
Nice.
But you're talking about movie music.
A little bit, yeah. And
Well, there's one great composer nowadays. His name is Hans Zimmer. Have you heard of him?
Oh,
He's
yes.
brilliant. So I listen to him.
I was just wondering if you've played any good video games as of late, if you have the time to, do so.
I play video games all the time. I'm addicted. The greatest video games, I have to say, well, Borderlands 2, and I'm playing one that's not very popular, but I've played it for years, called Fallout 76. Yes.
It's more popular than you thought.
Wow. Yeah, that game is brilliant.
Do you enjoy scoring a movie or directing more?
Oh, scoring or directing?
Well, you use the word enjoy. That's the wrong word. Directing has been the love of my life, okay, since I was a little kid. Something I've wanted to do. I have an enormous passion for it. Music is secondary, but much more fun because it's the pressure to do music there's none. It just comes out. So I would say directing. Directing is my thing.
Is there an actor that you would love to work with again, or an actor you would absolutely never work with again?
Well, I'd love to work with Kurt Russell. I loved working with him. He's one of my favorites.
Was there something about Kurt, because there were so many films that you did choose to go back with him, was there something that made, like, was it the collaboration that you had together, or?
Well, he's a friend, but he can play anything. He could play you, me, anybody.
Yeah.
He's an unbelievable talent.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah, but he's underappreciated, I think, for me.
Very much, very much.
The original Thing is such a classic movie.
Yeah.
What were the creative choices you made when you made the changes in the newer version, which I think is unbelievable, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Thank you. Well, we just brought it up today. You know, if you read the novella that the Thing is based on, it's the creature is much more like my version than the original. They had a tough time figuring out how to make that work in those days. That was 51, 52. So that's the big change.
Did you have a favorite out of the monsters that you got to make in your version? Did you have a favorite one, like a favorite reveal out of the human? Because I love the head sequence. Yeah.
The little head. Yeah.
What's your favorite horror icon, obviously, besides Michael Myers?
Favorite horror icon?
Yes.
What do you mean by icon? What are you talking about?
Like Chucky, Freddy, Ghostface.
Oh, like any of the other. Do you consider them icons? That's even the question. Because I don't know if he does.
Boy, my favorite icon, Frankenstein. Okay, the original Frankenstein. I love him.
Thank you.
Boris Karloff. You know it.
What was the hardest part of directing, or I guess the process of making the Thing? Was it like the practical effects, the story writing, or trying to act out the scenes? And what were the complications with them?
We don't have enough time for me to tell you that. That movie was blistering hard, man. We went up to the snow. We went up on glaciers. It was grim. It was hard. It was rough. I hated every minute of making it. But I'm happy about the result.
Are you glad that now, even though it was so hard to make and you say you hated it, but it is iconic now? Are you like, thank God?
Well, I was in my 30s back then, and my career would have been totally different if that had been a success, but it was not. I lost a job because of it. I was kind of blacklisted for a while. So that was a tough gig to go through, especially when you're young.
Yeah.
You're young and stupid. You don't know any better. Now I do.
If you got those critics in a room right now, would you like kick their ass?
5 minutes.
5
That's
minutes.
all I want.
5 minutes.
At the end of the Thing, did McCready give Childs gasoline to drink? To reveal whether or not he was the Thing.
I'm not going to tell you who's the Thing at the end.
Okay.
All right,
Listen,
I'm not going to do it.
Why would you want to know?
Everyone wants to know.
No, we don't.
No.
When you were making They Live, did you realize you were making a movie about right now?
Well, yeah. Yeah. But, it was about Reagan's era, Ronald Reagan's era. It just so happens that never ended. It's still going on right now, even worse now.
What was it like to come back to the Halloween franchise decades later for the Blumhouse trilogy, both as a producer and scoring music?
Well, I love scoring music for the Halloween, the 3 Halloweens that David Gordon Green did. He's a really terrific director. I got to work with my son and godson on the scores, and that's fun. But, the Halloween movies are all about money. People see money in them. I didn't think there was enough story after the first one. Boy, was I wrong, huh?
So, fun fact, I got to meet Nick Castle, the nicest dude. How did you find and cast the nicest dude to play the most not nice dude? How did that come about?
I didn't have to look very far. He was my friend. I went to film school with him, and he said, I want to watch you make this movie.
Oh.
I said, well, great. You can play the shape.
A few years ago, you had Toxic Commando get revealed, and I was wondering what your work on that video game is. Is it just like the concept, or is it something more kind of deeper than that?
I hate to tell you what my work is, but I extend my hand and a check arrives in the...
I was wondering if you had to adapt a video game that you enjoy into a movie and you were going to direct it, what would that be? What video game would you adapt?
I don't really know, because most of the movies made of video games have been shit, you know? They really are not good. It's a different art form. And it requires your participation and your talents and your thinking. So movies are passive. You know, you go in and watch. So I don't know if I'd want to, you know.
What do you think about physical effects being brought back after the era of CGI and horror?
I think it's great, you know, but look, computer effects can do great things. It's a tool. It's a filmmaker's tool. That's all it is. So we didn't have computers in 1981. We didn't have that. So we had to go practical effects. There's something more real about practical effects. You feel like you feel like they're in space. They're taking up weight. They're actually in front of you. Computers are distant from you, but either one's fine with me.
Is there a horror film that you've seen that you actually do enjoy other than your own? Like, or do you think they're all trash?
Oh, they're not trash.
Great. Which ones do you like? That
horror films have been with us since the beginning of cinema, and they're pretty much the same. Every generation recreates horror for themselves, and most of them are shit, like you say. A few are fair, and then there's a few really good or great ones. And those are the ones I care about.
Are you going to share those?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to
Spicy.
talk down about other directors if I possibly can, except Rob Zombie. I'd be glad to talk him down about.
Yeah, that's...
What movies or other directors served as your inspiration?
Oh, wow. Well, I love the classic Hollywood directors, Hitchcock, Hawks, Ford, those guys. For a favorite, I don't know. Like I say, I grew up on Westerns. I think Rio Bravo is probably my favorite movie.
Is there a horror movie that you have seen recently that you wish that you had made?
Oh, man. No. What did you think of The Substance?
I loved it.
You did? Okay.
Loved it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't.
What didn't you like about it?
What did I like about The Substance?
What did you not?
Zero.
What did you not like about it?
Everything.
Do you have a movie that got away, one that you put work into but never got to make that you wish you did?
A bunch, but there was one that I really wanted to make based on a science fiction novel called The Star Is My Destination. It's not a lot of people know it. I would love to have made that.
Are you going to make a sequel to The Thing? Has that been asked before?
We're working on it now. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Do you prefer, going back to the old Western movies, Clint Eastwood or John Wayne?
Well, the Duke.
Ooh.
John Wayne.
I love your Elvis movie, and I was wondering if you ever thought about doing another biopic based off a real person.
No.
What made you choose Elvis, though?
It chose me.
It chose you.
Nobody wanted to do that.
Yeah.
They were all afraid of it. They were all afraid of that movie. So I was a young kid, and I needed to do it.
If you were in The Thing with the cast, Besides McGrady, who would you trust the most to get you through it?
Nobody. That's the whole point. Nobody.
If there was one real person that you would suspect of being an alien from They Live, who do you think it would be?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
If there was a real person in the world that you suspect is a real alien, who do you think would be?
Well, who do you think?
Maybe Elon Musk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
From my understanding, you used to be in a little band called the Coupe de Villes with Nick Castle and Tommy Lee Wallace, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. How would you compare working as a solo composer, at least more separate composer, to working in a band? Because that's something I also have a personal interest in.
Wow, that's a good question. I don't know what to say about that because I work as a composer for money, and I sang in a band for fun. So it was a whole different ballgame.
If you were to go on a date with someone who was a vampire or go on a date with someone who was a werewolf, who would you prefer?
Ooh.
Oh, boy. Well, it depends on the girl. And if she's really good looking, I'd go the vampire route.
What's your favorite city and why?
Favorite city?
Well, there's no question about that. It's L.A., dude. L.A. I love it. I love L.A. Have since I got there.
Not New York?
No, hell no.
If you had the ability to cast any classic actor from the golden age of Hollywood in a movie, who would it be?
Man, oh man. Well, it might be one of the Jimmy Stewart or John Wayne or Grace Kelly. Now, there's an actress I'd love to have worked with.
I was wondering, have you ever been in a bar fight?
No, I haven't. Haven't been in a bar fight.
Do you want to be in a bar fight?
Yes. Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
When I was about 6 or 7 and I saw the thing on TV, I was very confused.
You saw the thing when you were 6 or 7?
Only a little bit of it. Because
what is wrong with you? You can't. You're too young for that.
I know, because I was wondering where are the rest of the Fantastic Four. I was 6. Who's your favorite, quote unquote, scream queen?
Ooh, scream queen.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
What was it like to sort of rework that score with your son for the new trilogy?
Oh, it was fun. Just fun. We had something to go off of, but it was the new stuff that we did that was so much fun. And I just love music anyway, so it was great fun. Plus, they paid us for it, which is awesome.
A decade ago, when you were in Philly, my short film won Best Horror Student Film. And I told you that I used the Halloween score in it, and you asked me for money, but I was broke. So I can pay you back now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have it in cash or?
I have $20.
$20.
Oh, you keep it, man. It's okay.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Your leg now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is amazing. I asked John backstage. I have a Michael Myers tattoo on my leg, and I asked John backstage if he would sign it, and he said, "Yeah." So this is amazing. Don't worry, I'm wearing shorts too. I did this on purpose. So anywhere, I think here, dude. Yeah, that'd be amazing. This is the coolest moment of my life, just so you guys know. I have a tattoo appointment. Yes! You do whatever you want. You could draw a butterfly. Amazing! You're a legend. Thank you. Can we thank John for coming all the way
Thanks,
to Philadelphia?
guys. Thank you.